All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Heat number 1. Andrew Jones, Becky Snodgrass will have the front row. Brian Hewitt, Mike Hoyt on the second. Vern Spring and Brandon Murphy on the third row. Andrew Thornton, David Lux have the fourth. Dave Holmberg and Vic Brown round out your top 10. John Barry starting in 11th next to Colby Whipple in 12th. Richie Joplin, Edmund Jones, Austin Edwards round out the field. Remember, only 12 drivers will advance. Kenny Storkton's just here for the beer, apparently. Ryan cannot get never mind. There is no good way for me to say what Ryan said, so I'm just not saying it. Yeah, Kevin, I'll have to take a look at some of the highlights later tonight. One more time around, then the green will drop on heat number 1. 12 drivers will advance to the feature. The rest will go home. Pace car is in. The green flag is in the air. They are down and away at 5 flags. And Hewitt sends it right away. Mid-pack. Oh, Becky is around as Andrew Thornton picks up several spots on the high side. Austin Edwards on the attack. We've got another one spinning. Austin Edwards already have 9 spots. Vic Brown and Colby Whipple have crashed. Hewitt still has the lead. A lot of chaos. Oh, holy cow. Hewitt just snaps off into the wall. Let's take a quick look at some of these incidents. There's Brian Hewitt coming through 3 and 4, just a little loose. Snaps hard right. Vic Brown, Colby Whipple. Vic just comes up. Colby nowhere to go. They connect and hit the outside wall. Yeet indeed. And caution is out for the first time. We do not see cautions in the heats very often. Vern Spring off into turn 3. Let's see what happened here. Oh, Richie Joplin was spinning and a lot of chaos behind. We have not seen a caution in the heats yet this season. And apparently this caution was due to an admin error. So this caution is 100% Edmund Jones' fault. Andrew Thornton, though, has the lead. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. 3 to go at the line. Austin Edwards looking underneath Thornton, and Edwards to the lead. Thornton's going for the crossover with 2 to go. Thornton back underneath into turn 1. David Lux is closing in, bringing Edmund Jones with him. Thornton to the lead, now Edwards underneath. This may come down to who gets underneath on the last lap and can hold it. Right now, it is Andrew Thornton with the white flag in the air. Heat number 1 has been non-stop excitement. Andrew's going to hold the bottom line. Into turn 3, Austin sends it deep. Will it be enough? No, Andrew Thornton pulls off the win. Austin Edwards comes home in second. David Lutz a very close third. On to heat number 2, which we'll see Zane Bierman and Ed Sr. starting on the front row. John O'Brien, and Matt Moniak on the second row. Scott Snodgrass and Austin Thornton on the third row. Steven Seams and Kenny Storkson on the fourth row. Of note, Storkson has beer if anybody's out early. Chance Maderick and Timmy Martin rounding out the top 10. Sean Patchen and Ryan McDaniel starting in 11th and 12th. Kyle McRecken, Martin, and Chris Johnson round out the field. Hey, thank you for the stars, Tina.
Hello, Doug.
Whoa, holy crap, Andrew.
Hi, I just wanted to give you some clarification. Our caution there was by our very own Scott Snodgrass, who fat-fingered the caution key.
Who gave Scott a key?
We were starting to regret that decision ourselves in the middle of that race.
I could have warned you against that, and somebody asked.
I just wanted to come give you some insight that for once, it's not Eddie's fault.
We're still going to blame Edmund. He had to give permission to Scott.
This is also true.
See, it's always Edmund's fault. And congratulations on that hard-fought win. That was quite a battle with you and Austin.
Oh, it's always fun to go side by side with the cone.
It is. Man, great job. Good luck in the feature, buddy.
Yep, we'll hopefully talk to you afterwards.
Hope so, buddy. Looks like there is a delay on the green flag. Probably Scott's fault again. Which, but for all intents and purposes, it's still going to be Edmund's fault. Kyle Boone is nicknamed him Fireball Patchen. Travis Edwards also cheering on Patchen tonight. Oh, we've actually got a Patchen fan club going. And here we were thinking Richie Joplin was the most popular driver in the league. Pace car is in. Heat number 2, green flag in the air. Oh, a little Bombalato Sr. on the gas, but he is back on it. Zane Bierman out front. Everybody side by side trying to get 3 wide. And trying to get 4 wide at the back as Kyle McRecken Martin looks underneath Ryan McDaniel there. 4 wide out of turn 4. 3 wide back into 1. Who needs Daytona when you got this? Oh, 2 cars off the track. It's Chance Maderick and John O'Brien. Zane Bierman is loving this. He is gone. Timmy Martin has had a problem as well. Ed Sr. also having problems. Matt Moniak has now made his way to second. Steven Seams is around on the front stretch. It is anarchy and chaos everywhere, but up front is Zane Bierman out front, but Kyle McRecken Martin now up 9 spots into 4th. Moniak closing the gap down now on Bierman, but Kyle Martin is coming quickly. Ryan McDaniel on the move forward as well. Steven Seams has gone to pit road. Zane Bierman now under attack. Moniak has caught him. Moniak now getting cheers from Kevin. Oh, we've got a car off. It's John O'Brien. As Matt Moniak underneath through 3 and 4 is going to take the lead. Zane Bierman now back to second. McRacken has made his way to third. Scott Snodgrass holds on to fourth at the moment. And it's going to be a fairly safe final lap for Matt Moniak. A bit of a gap between him and Bierman. Scott Snodgrass is coming back around McRacken. The battle is on for third, but first is decided out of turn 4. Moniak pulls off the win. Zane Bierman coming home in second. Scott Snodgrass holds off McRacken to finish third. All the drivers heading out for warm-up. Only 24 drivers from those 2 heats will advance. We'll wait for them to take the grid in the feature and be able to tell you, because there were some close battles there at the end. A lot of them rolling off. Austin Edwards back out here tonight. Colby Whipple in. I do believe this is Whipple's first Jones BS race. Zane Bierman back out tonight. Chance Maderick is out on track. Edmund Jones now out. Andrew Thornton on his way out. Mike Hoyt, Zane Bierman, Kenny Storkson back out. Apparently Storkson ran out of beer on pit road. Edmund Jones out on track. Timmy Martin is going out for practice. Chris Johnson is out there. Ed Sr., Vic Brown, McRacken. Ryan McDaniel back in the Woody tonight. And Richie Joplin, the fan favorite, out on track. If you guys haven't checked out our Facebook page yet today, go check it out. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. We do have that big MS fundraiser going on, and every little bit helps. Was hoping to get some donations today for my birthday, but that has... hoping to get some big ones today. That has not happened yet, but there is still time. Remember, throughout the year, we will be doing challenges and opportunities for you guys to help us raise money and win some stuff. Just about a minute and a half left to go. Tina, yes, ma'am, it is. No, I did not, Kevin. Not quite. I'm halfway there. A lot of chaos here late in the warm-up. Just a few seconds left to go. Oh yes, it is also Richie Joplin's birthday. I have not looked to see which day. Hang on. How dare I forget it is Richie Joplin's birthday, always. Richie is also 50 today. And Edmund Jones will have an EOL for the feature due to winning last week. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The feature event from Five Flags. Andrew Thornton and Matt Moniak on the front row. Austin Edwards, Zane Bierman have the second row. David Luck, Scott Snodgrass on the third row. Edmund Jones starts in seventh, will be dropping to the tail. Kyle McRick and Martin starting in eighth. Mike Hoyt and Austin Thornton round out your top 10. Dave Holmberg and Kenny Storkson starting 11th and 12th. John Barry in 13th. Ryan McDaniel in 14th. Richie Joplin starts in 15th. Sean Patchen in 16th. Colby Whipple starting in 17th. Chris Johnson 18th. Vic Brown in 19th. Chance Maddock in 20th. Andrew Jones, Timmy Martin, Vern Spring, and Ed Sr. round out your 24-car field. And don't forget, folks, right after this race, they will load up the legends, unpack the late models. Hey, thank you, Mark. They will load up the Legends cars, unpack the late models, and go at it again here at Five Flags. You have to wonder, at my age, how I can get through reading off all those names. Sorry, I just had to beat you guys to the old jokes. I don't need to breathe, Kevin. I taught Tom Cruise how to hold his breath. All right, folks, pace car is in. The feature green flag is in the air. They are down and away at Five Flags. And Andrew Thornton quickly out front, but Edwards all over him. They are three wide mid-pack as everybody tries to move forward. Three wide through a lot of this pack. Oh, we've got a big stack of cars. Colby Whipple is in the air. Richie Joplin is in the air. John Barry's involved. Ed Sr., first caution of the night, lap 2. Looks like this may have started with Barry. There's John down on the bottom into turn 3. Oh, the car ahead of him hits the inside wall, shoots Barry up. Barry collects Richie, and chaos ensues. Ryan McDaniel looked like he was going to make it through, but just didn't. Wow. David Lux gets loose out of the turn and just spins it. Ed Sr. Dave Holmberg, it looks like Edmund Jones and Chance Maderick also catching a piece of that one. I do believe that was Holmberg down on the bottom. Yeah, it was Holmberg down on the bottom trying to get underneath through turn 3. Just got a little too low there in the entrance to turn 3, and man, he got yeeted and chaos ensued. Hey, good evening, Scott. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Lap number 6. Andrew Thornton gets out ahead of Austin, and they waste no time. Mid-pack getting 3 wide yet again. Chance Maderick has a problem on the restart, but does not bring out the caution. Austin Edwards has gotten by Thornton for the lead. McRecken on the high side was 3 wide for a moment with Lux in the middle. Chance Maderick has had another problem, no caution, and Sean Patchen has started blinking a little bit. That could be a problem here. John Barry trying to make his way back. Ooh, he gets close off turn 2. Ryan McDaniel starting to move forward again as well. Colby Whipple, Richie Joplin up on the high side trying to advance also. Looks like that high line is able to make some moves here. Ooh! Somebody got the wall in a big way. Looks like it was Mike Hoyt off of 2. McRecken pulls right up to his bumper. Hoyt still hanging on. Chance Maderick appears to be having all sorts of problems back behind. Holmberg has had a problem. Meanwhile, Andrew Thornton is back in the lead, but Austin Edwards has the fastest lap. Let's see what happened with Chance and Holmberg. And it looks like both Maderick and Holmberg are blinking. Andrew Thornton out in front. Austin Edwards in second. Matt Moniak on the move in third. Holmberg up on the high side going a lap down. The battle is on back behind though. Kenny Storkson now in the fight as well with Hoyt. Zane Bierman on the attack. Chris Johnson now up 9 spots into 9th place. He is moving up quickly, as is Sean Patchen up 5 spots into 11th. Timmy Martin sitting back in 16th, up 6 spots already. Storkson on the move, though. He is up 6 spots now into 6th, closing the gap on Kyle McRecken Martin. A little blink out of Austin Edwards on the bumper of Andrew Thornton. Matt Moniak lurking in third. David Lux and Kyle Martin both getting a little bit of the wall there. Andrew Thornton, Austin Edwards had quite a battle in heat number 1. They've been switching back and forth. Hey, thanks, Ants. I think. Caution is out. Zane Bierman and Scott Snodgrass involved lap 18. Oh, just a little bump sends Zane around backing into the wall. Scott back behind, just gets a little loose, trying to set up to avoid it, drifts it out of the pit lane. Only our second caution of the night. Ants, hope you're doing better, buddy. I'm glad you at least have somewhat of a plan now. Everything sorting out. Andrew Thornton, Austin Edwards, Matt Moniak, David Lux, and Kyle Martin, your top 5. Kenny Storkson, Mike Hoyt, Edmund Jones, Sean Patchen, and Austin Thornton, your top 10. Vic Brown now up 8 spots into 11th. Richie Joplin, despite being caught up in that earlier incident, has made his way back up to 12th. Timmy Martin up 9 spots into 13th. Ryan McDaniel, who was in that early incident, also back up to 15th. Colby Whipple having a rough first race in the Legends cars all the way back in 22nd. And unfortunately, Ed Sr. is still sitting on pit road. Lights go out on the pace car as they get ready for the restart. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Thornton quickly on the gas. He is going to clear, jump to the high side. Austin quickly slides into second. Matt Moniak, though, does not have that gap to run down now. He is in third, but has Kyle McRecken Martin on the bumper. And you don't get a name like McRecken without using the bumper. Moniak gets a little bit of a push and is now to second. Austin Edwards losing ground up top. Oh, we've got one spinning back behind. 25 laps to go, and somebody was, wow. Kenny Storkson involved with Ryan McDaniel, Zane Bierman, Scott Snodgrass, and Andrew Jones. Oh, Storkson just... Whoa! I don't think we want to dial up those in-car cameras at all. Ryan McDaniel fortunately keeps it off the wall. A few drivers, minimal impact. Looking to see, yeah, he just got loose, couldn't save it, and a big pack right behind. And Storkson went for one heck of a ride. It takes skill and talent, hands. It might be just a hair too loose, or you get on the throttle too soon, or it is not hard to break a car this small loose. Small tires, not a lot of grip. These cars are they seem like a really easy car to drive because they have such limited power, but folks, I can tell you, they can be a bit of a challenge out here. Yeah, the pace car is AI. Whipple has gotten back to the lead lap. Edmund Jones is mired way back in 19th. Yeah, that is definitely the case, Steven. Lights are out on the pace car. Pace car drops in. Barney the flagman waves a green flag. They are back underway. Andrew gets another. Oh! He gets a good launch, but a little bit of bobble on the restart. Tire wear definitely starting to come into play here. Oh, Kyle Martin just pushes up into Andrew. McRacken does McRacken things. There's Kyle McRacken Martin on the bottom, looking underneath the leader. Gives it all the gas out of turn 2, just pushes up. There wasn't enough track. He thought Andrew was higher. Great wreck avoidance by everybody behind. Take a look and see how much Andrew got of the wall here. Hard on the binders. Andrew does a great job of keeping it off the wall, but loses all that track position. Worth noting, Andrew Thornton was the fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying, and won his heat. Hopefully he can make his way back up through the field, but now Andrew Thornton is way back in 18th. And of course, due to being the cause of that incident, McRacken is now in 19th. Lights go back out on the pace car. Right at 15 to go. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Austin Edwards quickly shoots to the lead, but Moniak staying in his tire tracks. David Lux, Mike Hoyt, Andrew Thornton, or Austin Thornton rather, back up in there. They are 3 wide mid-pack. Colby Whipple starting to make his way forward once again. Chance Maderick also back up into the top 10. Vern Spring on his way up. He is up 12 spots into 11th. Chris Johnson up into 8th, but Timmy Martin so far the biggest mover, up 15 spots into 7th. Vic Brown, one of the newer drivers, up 13 spots into 6th. Austin Edwards starting to pull just a little bit of a gap on Moniak. Edmund Jones, who is way back in the field, just past Zane Bierman for 11th. Andrew Thornton now back up to 15th. Ants, yes indeed. In fact, we'll be interviewing the top 3 in about 10 laps. David Lux lurking back and forth. Mike Hoyt has had a great run tonight, making his way to 3rd. Timmy Martin now up into 6th. Andrew Thornton still marching his way forward with McRacken on his bumper. Zane Bierman just ahead in 12th. 8 laps to go. I don't think Thornton can get all the way back up to Austin. Big wreck on the front straightaway. Caution is out with 6 to go. Timmy Martin, Chris Johnson involved, as well as Austin Thornton. Let's see what happened. There's Austin Thornton on the high side. Gets a bump underneath out of turn 4. Another clip back behind. Looked like that was Chris Johnson that came by. Oh, Richie Joplin, Chris Johnson both catch a piece of it. And a lot of cars back behind stack up in it. Colby Whipple ends up in the wall again. Holmberg goes for one heck of a ride. Jason, that's probably a good call picking Austin at this point. Ants, yep, that has happened. In fact, there was an incident in Richmond with oh gosh, I just went blank on the guy's name. He's actually one of the NASCAR announcers now. Spingate. That's what it was called, Spingate. Clint Boyer. Looks like we will go to a green-white checkered finish. They will have 2 laps to settle it out here. Austin Edwards, Matt Moniak on the front row, Mike Hoyt, David Lux on the second. Edmund Jones, Vic Brown on the third, Andrew Thornton and McRecken on the fourth row, Chance Maderick and Sean Panchin back in the top 10. Lights are out on the pace car. Andrew Thornton has been the fastest all night, but now stuck back in 8th. Does he have anything left? Pace car is in. Austin in control. He fires. They are away. Green is in the air. 2 to go at the line. Already some banging and moving as Austin Edwards has a bit of a gap. Mike Hoyt now to second place on Moniak. White flag is in the air. One more time around. Can Austin hold him off? Hoyt is gaining ground. Oh, McRecken got a ball back behind there. 3 wide mid-pack, but out of turn 4. It's going to be Austin Edwards for the win. Mike Hoyt coming home in second. Moniak finishes third. And Austin outdoing his trademark drifts. Let's see if we can get a word with our top 3. Matt, you had quite a run tonight. Looked like you had something for Austin there for a bit.
Oh, I never had anything for Austin. Austin's a man, he earned that win all day long. I'm not going to even act like I had anything for him.
It was still a great run to come home third. You and Mike had quite a battle there on that restart.
Yeah, we definitely did. I just wanted to try to get it home in one piece and finish on the podium. It's a really good points night. That's what we're just trying to put together for the entire season is just knock down our points and try to make up the gap from last week. We had some real unfortunate luck, and hopefully we can continue on with these podium finishes now.
Well, hopefully so, man. A great second race of the season. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, sir, and we can't forget, happy birthday to you.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, have a good one.
Matt Moniak coming home in third. Mike Hoyt, you came home in second, your first ever Jones BS podium. Great job.
Appreciate it.
That was definitely a wild race, and I saw early in the race, you were really pushing it. We saw you smack the wall a few times.
Yeah, said this is actually my first Legends League, and really I was just trying to play it a little safe, to be honest with you.
Well, it definitely paid off playing it a little bit safe out here. You stayed out of trouble all night and managed to come home with a podium finish tonight.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get a first at some point this season. We'll see.
Well, a great run tonight, man. Congratulations, Mike.
Appreciate it.
And finally, Austin Edwards with the win. Austin, it's not a cone, but it got the job done.
Yes, sir.
I have to say, it didn't look like there for a while you had anything for Andrew at all.
Yeah, I was able to run on Andrew's bumper, but it's not an easy track to pass at, so kind of realized that around lap 5 and just resorted to kind of staying on his tail and trying to keep the tires on it, and after I had that bad restart and fell back to 4th, I think it was time to start pushing, and obviously there was an instant out of 2, and the lead was so generously given to me, so it was just smooth sailing from there.
Well, you got to say, McRecken doing McRecken things paid off for you tonight.
Oh, it wouldn't be JBSRL without McRecken out there. I can't. You gotta have his little moments here and there. And you know what? It was a little bit of a pucker moment up in front of me there coming out of 2, but it worked out. So
it definitely did, man. Back in victory lane, but there was one small problem with your race tonight.
Did I not hit enough things?
No, you're in the wrong car.
The wrong car?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Doug, I think that the days of the cone are getting a little bit old, just because we haven't done cone racing in so long, so, I decided to act professional for once, but I'm sure you'll see me and Kendrick going at each other. One of us will end up upside down in a late model race, so.
Well, we can only hope, man. Great job. Congratulations on the win, buddy.
Thank you, Doug.
Austin Edwards gets the win. And now they will put up the Legends cars and bring out the late models for the next race. Folks, don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a moment with the late models from Five Flags. Stick around, everybody.